The Ducks?
Yeah,
I watched most of it, man. It was real
it was a
disappointing.
bummer.
But, they played well for the most part, and then they just kind of, like, had a bad second half.
Yeah, I don't know what really happened there. It was kind of.
We'll see.
I
We'll
watched
see.
that first. I watched the first half and I was like, man, this is going pretty good. And I was
What?
like, dang. And then it went to halftime. And here's the deal: it went to halftime, and everything because the Ducks played
Really,
phenomenal
really, really
first
well.
half.
Yeah.
Okay, goes to halftime. ESPN. It's on ESPN. Great. All UCLA.
Yeah.
On how
All the
oh they
coverage.
can't do this. Oh they can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's like why don't you just say well the
Or-
Ducks
or-
played better. Like what? How do these people talk about sports and they just brush over
Well,
anything when it would take you how long?
I-
Take you 10 minutes to go over the
Oh, not even
the
that.
highlights?
I mean, you just
right before you go on at halftime and
throw
you
us
can
a
be
bone.
like, oh, here's the
just,
highlights
just throw us
of
a bone.
Oregon.
Just throw us a bone. And it's not, you don't even need
Right?
to do like 10-10 or whatever. Give us like 8-2. Just give us like
It was-
2 minutes of coverage. Just give us like a hand
Well,
job.
that's the thing. It
while
was
you're-
just halftime, so they just wanted to talk like, oh, like it was
Yeah.
quick. It was
Well,
it was like
any-
less than a minute and a half, but it was about UCLA. And I'm like, how can you not just think of going the other way? It takes about 10 minutes.
UCLA
maybe
is
just look at it, take the
UCLA
tape and
though.
go,
It's like
yeah.
UCLA is,
And they ended up winning, so
Yeah.
hey, it worked.
and that Walsh guy. Like I look at him like you are
Yeah.
not, and then he's just killing people.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's,
man,
Yeah. And then the other, what's his, Ball?
yeah, that dude,
That guy
He
just
can
took
shoot,
over,
man. He
and the
can
Ducks
shoot.
couldn't play D.
yeah.
I don't know what they were doing, but
Yeah.
hey, I mean, you just wait until the tourney anyways.
Well, I think they read something from the Arizona game on to the end of the season. I think they play 2 through 5 to end the season
Yeah,
in
so
the
they're
league.
gonna play Super
So
Bowl
they're
teams.
playing the top of the league to end the year,
And then
and
you
they're all
go
tired
into-
and all that. And then you're also
Yeah.
right into the tournament. So
I just hope they don't have to wait, and try and get that one seed. I want them to actually take it. Does that make sense?
yeah, what I'd like to see is I'd like to see
I don't
a
wanna
little
have
bit
to-
more driving to the hoop, a little bit less of the handoff, deep shot
Yeah.
thing. But
They did a lot of perimeter passing in the second half last night.
but when-
it's kind of a bummer.
when they're on, man. And when they're
Oh
on,
yeah,
they're
when
crushing it, dude.
When they're going,
When they're
going.
shooting, and so they have a chance
Yeah.
to go deep in the tournament. But the problem is you're a jump shooting team at that point, and that's why I'd like to see a little bit more low post, a little bit more drive, dribble, penetration
No,
game.
definitely.
Because that, if you see that, then that's stuff you can typically sustain in tournament,
And
and the
that's-
shooting
yeah, that's
shooting
when
comes and
they're-
goes.
Well, I've noticed
So.
when they do get that, it's a lot of there's usually on a turnover.
Yeah.
They do pretty good on the
They're
defensive
gr-
end. When they're getting turnovers, they're out.
They're great in
going
transition,
quick.
and that's when they're just
That's when they
dominating
build
games.
leads.
Yeah, that's when they're dominating.
And then when the other team actually starts making their shots, that's when they kind of like slow down.
Yeah,
And then
when there's a
like
couple holes in the
perimeter stuff,
defense, people a little bit tired.
You
Maybe
know.
they figured out a play or two that's really working
and
against
then
their
you're hoping they
defense.
just hit a three.
Yeah.
There's like and then that's the thing. The second half they were going the other way and they couldn't fucking make a shot.
Yeah, and overall this
Kind crazy.
overall this year I've been really pleased with the officiating
Oh,
that
it's-
I've seen
yeah,
too as well.
it's
I've
been
been
good.
actually really happy with Pac-12's officials that I've seen. So,
Yeah.
which is sad. This is not normal. Normally I'm like watching a Pac-12 game and I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like you're calling things that like aren't a foul any
Yeah.
other conference in this goddamn nation. Yeah, it's good.
So good. Fuck, man. Yeah, no, it's been fun watching them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're fucking rolling. That Arizona game was pretty sweet. But hey, you win some, you lose some, and
Yeah.
that's why you just want to get the best possible chance of getting a 1 seed.
I love to
And
see.
That's what I'd like
Look,
to
they're
see.
gonna be
It's just
a
continue.
3 seed probably,
You
maybe
think so?
maybe a 4
No.
seed. Yeah, I think they will. But that's okay. I think that's a good position to be in because I think that you go 12-4, you get through that, you're in good shape. And
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just really believe in their ability if they're on. It seems like Boucher hasn't been doing much.
They've been looking.
Casey Benson is that guy. You're like, how are you doing this? You're stepping up and crushing life. Like he's so good. Like
Yeah.
so underrated. that guy is fun to watch because he seems to be shooting much better now, and he always makes the right pass. He never turns the ball over, and like that's a player that I want in my backcourt. Like especially when you have players like Brooks who can shoot and Dorsey who can really shoot and score with the ball in their hands. It's really nice to have that guy who'll set things up, and so I'm a fan of the team as it's composed, and I really do think that they can win it all this year. I'm not going to call that obviously because there's a lot of talented teams, but yeah, for sure.
I don't know why I need to say that out loud.
Yeah, because beer is good.